Hello, my name is TJ. About my musical story. So, it's kind of a funny story. I was kind of forced, kind of pushed into music by my dad. Um, when I was younger, I had other hobbies, but I didn't really have a strict passion and I didn't really want to. I didn't feel like working or practicing or doing anything like that. But my dad kind of signed me up for a lesson and didn't really ask me. He didn't ask if I wanted to. He kind of just said, "You're taking guitar now." And I was like, "Okay." Um, I went to the first lesson. I was nervous, but within a week or two of taking the lessons, like maybe a month, maybe it took me a little longer, but I realized that I really loved it, like quickly, because it just gave me something to achieve. It made me feel like I could learn things if I just really put in the time and practice into it, and I did. Um, yeah, and I took lessons for about a year in North Providence, Rhode Island, and then I moved to Massachusetts, North Attleboro, and took lessons with another teacher who introduced the electric guitar to me. And at that point is like when my musical tastes kind of expanded and I got into different kinds of music. I started playing electric. I learned about rock and stuff like that. And really, like at this point, I've played pretty much every genre. I've played, everything from jazz to folk to blues and metal and, any kind of style. Um, and when I had my second teacher, Brian, in North Attleboro, I figured out that he had gone to Berkeley, and that immediately once he told me that, I was like, I need to go there. I really want to go there. I didn't know much about it, but then I had done research and figured out it was one of the best music schools, and I was like, this is what I want to do for my life. And here I am now, and I'm about to graduate. And it's the most amazing opportunity I've ever had, and I'm so glad I did it. Students should take lessons from me because I think that I really understand the weaknesses that a beginner guitar player can face. And that can be like from something as simple as holding it to fingering a chord to just getting your fingers accustomed to the frets and stretching your fingers to play different um, patterns or passages or whatever. And I know that those are hard things because I've actually taught multiple students, maybe 10 or 15 kids, and I just kind of see the normal things that beginners face that usually come in the form of obstacles to those, to every student really. So I know how it feels. I know exactly what you're going through, and I know how to get through it too because I did. So really, I want students to know that no matter what setbacks you have, I'll work with you as long as you need, and we'll go through anything as slow or as quickly as you want until you get to the place where you can play comfortably. And then once you play comfortably, that's really the most important thing because then the music and the knowledge about theory and about learning songs or whatever it is you want to do comes into play, and you can just focus on getting better, not so much on the physical part of it because I know the physical part of it is hard. So yeah, and for more intermediate players, I have a lot to offer also because I've gone to music school for 4 years. I know a lot about harmony, about common practice harmony, about jazz harmony, whatever, and reading music, whatever. I can do a lot of things. So, yeah, so I hope that you consider me for the position, and thank you so much for the offer.